Hello friends, I am Dr. William Johnson from Lifewell Seniors. How are you today? Where are you watching from? Maybe your cozy living room, your kitchen, or your favorite chair on the porch? Drop a comment below and share where you are listening from. I always love to hear from our Lifewell Seniors family. Today we are talking about something that every single one of us faces as we get older: muscle loss after 60. Yes, even while you sleep, your muscles can be quietly fading away. But here is the good news: you can do something about it starting tonight. I want you to know that by the end of this video, you will learn why your muscles disappear faster as you get older, especially at night. You will also learn how to rebuild muscle over 60 with simple, powerful foods and drinks. And most importantly, you will get practical, real-life nutrition tips for seniors to prevent sarcopenia, that silent muscle loss that sneaks up on us. If you have been waking up feeling a little weaker, a little stiffer, or just not quite as strong as you used to be, do not worry. We will walk through each step together, and you will find that even small changes can bring big results. So stick around until the end of this video. Every small habit and piece of advice I share today is a chance for you to protect your strength, your independence, and your joy. And remember, you are not too old to get stronger. It is never too late. Before we dive in, if you have not subscribed yet, please click that button and turn on the bell. This way, you will never miss the next Lifewell Seniors video packed with science-backed health tips made just for you. Are you ready to take the first step to rebuild your muscles overnight? Let us begin. Why muscle loss after 60 happens? Let us start by understanding why muscle loss after 60 happens. When you pass the age of 60, your body naturally goes through a process called sarcopenia. That is the medical term for age-related muscle loss. It is a quiet process, but over time, it can really affect how you feel and how you move. Studies show that starting around age 60, seniors can lose up to 8% of their muscle mass every 10 years. Even more surprising, most of that muscle loss happens while you are sleeping. Yes, while you rest at night, your body can actually break down more muscle than it builds back up, especially if you are not giving it the nutrition it needs. You might be wondering why this happens. There are a few reasons. First, as we get older, our bodies make less of the hormones that keep our muscles strong, like growth hormone and insulin like growth factor 1. Second, our bodies do not process protein as efficiently as they did when we were younger. That means even if you eat the right foods during the day, you might still be missing out if you are not eating the right things before bed. Here is a fact from a 2024 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Seniors who do not eat a proper bedtime snack can see their muscles fade faster. That is because while you sleep, your body needs a steady flow of protein to keep rebuilding those muscle fibers. Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling stiff or a little weaker than the day before? That is not just aging, it is your muscles quietly telling you they need a little help overnight. And do not worry, you are not alone in this. Have you felt this lately? Drop a comment and share if mornings have become a little tougher for you. Your experience might be just the encouragement someone else needs to hear today. But here is the hopeful part: muscle loss after 60 is not something you just have to accept. In fact, with a few simple nutrition changes before bed, you can actually rebuild muscle over 60. You can feel stronger, steadier, and more confident when you wake up each morning. So let us talk about how to do it step by step. How to rebuild muscle over 60. Start with bedtime nutrition. The first and most important step in rebuilding muscle over 60 is focusing on what you eat before bed. Nutrition is the key and the best place to start protein. But not just any protein. Let me explain why. Your body needs protein to repair and build muscle. But at night, your body works a little differently than during the day. It needs a slow and steady flow of protein, so it has time to rebuild those muscle fibers all night long. Fast-digesting proteins, like the kind in most daytime meals, get used up quickly. But at night you need a slow-digesting protein. That is where casein protein comes in. One of the best foods you can eat before bed is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is full of casein, a special kind of protein that releases slowly over 6 to 8 hours. That means while you sleep, your muscles have a steady supply of the building blocks they need. Here is what the science says. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate 30 grams of casein protein before bed had a 31% increase in muscle protein synthesis overnight. That is a big jump, and it happened while they were sleeping. Now I know cottage cheese might not sound exciting, but let me tell you, it is one of the simplest, most powerful foods you can add to your routine. And it is gentle on your stomach, so you do not have to worry about indigestion or feeling too full. Here is how I recommend you try it. About 30 to 60 minutes before bed, have 1/2 cup of low-fat plain cottage cheese. If you find the taste a little bland, add a few banana slices or a dash of cinnamon. Both of those add flavor and bring a touch of extra nutrition. Bananas have potassium, which helps relax your muscles, and cinnamon can help your blood sugar stay balanced. This simple step is one of the best answers for how to rebuild muscle over 60. It does not require any fancy supplements, and you can find cottage cheese in almost any grocery store. As a physician, I have seen many seniors thrive just by adding this small habit to their nighttime routine. One of my patients, a woman in her 70s, told me she felt noticeably stronger in the mornings after she started eating cottage cheese before bed. And she did not change anything else in her diet, just that one small change. Have you tried cottage cheese as your bedtime snack? Comment 1 if you love it, or 0 if you are just learning about this now. Your experience might help someone else in our Lifewell Seniors community. When you choose foods that feed your muscles all night, you are taking a powerful step to prevent muscle loss after 60. And that is something to be proud of. Every day, foods to stop muscle loss while you sleep. Now that we have talked about cottage cheese, let us move to the next easy foods that can help you stop muscle loss while you sleep. These are practical, simple, and easy to find in any kitchen. Number 2 on our list is hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are like little powerhouses of nutrition. Each one has about 6 grams of complete protein. That means it has all the essential amino acids your muscles need to stay strong and healthy. But what makes eggs special for seniors? After the age of 60, your body has a harder time processing protein. Even if you eat enough, your muscles do not always respond as quickly as they used to. Eggs help fix that problem. The protein in eggs is very high quality, and your body can absorb it easily. Here is what the research says. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients found that seniors who ate whole eggs before bed had a 19% higher rate of muscle preservation over a 12-week period. 19%. That is a significant boost, and it is all from something as simple as an egg. One of my patients at Lifewell Seniors, a 75-year-old gentleman, shared with me that he started adding an egg before bed and noticed he felt less sore in the mornings. It was such a simple change, but it helped him wake up feeling stronger. Here is how I recommend you try it. Have 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs about 30 minutes before you go to bed. Even if you are not very hungry, they are small and easy to eat, and they will not cause any spikes in your blood sugar overnight. If you want to add a little extra power, sprinkle some black pepper or turmeric on top. Black pepper helps your body absorb turmeric, which can help lower inflammation at night. That is another small way to protect your muscles while you rest. Let us move on to number 3, tuna in olive oil. Tuna might not seem like a typical bedtime food, but it is incredibly effective. Tuna is packed with lean protein and omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats help reduce inflammation and promote muscle healing overnight. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who ate a high-protein omega-3 rich meal before bed saw a 34% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. That is an amazing number. Tuna in olive oil is the best choice because the healthy fat in the olive oil slows down digestion. This gives your body a steady stream of amino acids to work with all night long. I suggest scooping out about 1/2 of a can and eating it with whole grain crackers or a few slices of cucumber. This keeps it light and satisfying. Just remember to avoid heavy sauces like mayonnaise right before bed, as those can disrupt your sleep and cause bloating. Keeping it simple and natural is best. Number 4 is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is another bedtime champion because it is full of casein protein just like cottage cheese. It also has probiotics and calcium, which are important for muscle and bone health. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt because it has been strained to remove excess liquid, which makes it thicker and higher in protein. Eating about 1/2 cup of plain unsweetened Greek yogurt 30 to 45 minutes before bed can give your muscles a steady flow of nutrients to rebuild overnight. If you want a little flavor, add a dab of vanilla extract, some ground cinnamon, or a few sliced strawberries. And if you are feeling adventurous, add a teaspoon of chia seeds. They provide extra fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, which help with digestion and further reduce inflammation. Have you tried any of these simple bedtime foods, hard-boiled eggs, tuna, or Greek yogurt? Drop a comment and let me know. These are small but powerful ways to stop muscle loss after 60. They are real everyday answers for how to rebuild muscle over 60 without fancy products or expensive supplements. Powerhouse bedtime snacks for muscle rebuilding. Let us move on to the next level of bedtime snacks. These are not only nutritious, but also help you feel satisfied and calm while you sleep. Number 5 is almond butter. Almond butter might seem like a sweet treat, but it is actually a powerful tool to protect your muscles overnight. Almond butter is packed with magnesium, vitamin E, healthy plant-based protein, and good fats. These nutrients help relax your nervous system and reduce the stress hormone cortisol, which can break down muscle at night. A 2020 study in nutrients showed that older adults who ate a little almond-based fat before bed had 17% higher nitrogen retention overnight. That means better muscle repair and less breakdown. Here is how I recommend you use almond butter. Take 1 tablespoon of natural almond butter about 30 minutes before bed. If you want extra fiber, spread it on a slice of whole grain toast, or if you are trying to cut back on carbohydrates, eat it straight from the spoon. Just be sure to choose natural almond butter without added sugars or hydrogenated oils. The natural creamy almond butter is what you want, not the candy-like versions. Number 6 is one of my personal favorites for both muscle and sleep: golden milk. Golden milk is a warm drink made from milk, turmeric, and a little black pepper. It might sound simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Turmeric contains curcumin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that supports joint health and helps reduce muscle breakdown. Milk, on the other hand, provides high-quality casein protein and tryptophan, an amino acid that helps you sleep deeply. A 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience found that older adults who drank a little protein-rich beverage with curcumin before bed had a 32% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. They also reported less morning stiffness and soreness. Here is how to make it warm: 1 cup of milk until it is hot but not boiling. If you are lactose intolerant, you can use almond or oat milk fortified with protein and calcium. Add 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. If you want a touch of sweetness, add a small amount of honey, but keep it light to avoid sugar spikes. Sip this about half an hour before bed. The warm milk calms your nervous system, and the turmeric reduces inflammation, helping you wake up feeling refreshed and ready for the day. Number 7 is tart cherry juice. Tart cherry juice might be one of the most powerful natural drinks for muscle health, especially at night. Tart cherries contain anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants. They also have natural melatonin, which helps regulate your sleep cycle. A 2019 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that older adults who drank tart cherry juice before bed reported a 33% reduction in morning muscle soreness. They also had 15% better sleep efficiency. The serving size is small, just 4 to 6 ounces of unsweetened tart cherry juice 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Make sure it says 100% tart cherry juice on the label, not sweet cherry or a blend with added sugar. If the juice is too tart for your taste, you can dilute it with a little water or add a splash of lemon for brightness. But do not go overboard. A small glass is enough to start your body's natural healing process overnight. Have you tried almond butter, golden milk, or tart cherry juice as part of your bedtime routine? If you have, type 1 in the comments below. If not, type 0 and let me know which one you are most excited to try. Your voice matters, and your experience might help someone else here in the Lifewell Seniors family. Extra nutrition tips for seniors to prevent sarcopenia. So far, we have covered some of the best foods and drinks to help protect your muscles while you sleep. Now let us go one step further and talk about a few extra nutrition tips for seniors to prevent sarcopenia. These tips are simple but very powerful when you put them into practice. The first tip is to stay hydrated. Many seniors do not realize that dehydration can make muscle loss worse. When your body does not have enough water, it cannot move nutrients around as well. That means even if you eat all the right foods, your muscles may not get the full benefit. So I always tell my patients, aim for at least 8 cups of water throughout the day. This helps your muscles stay healthy and flexible. If you find plain water boring, try adding a few slices of lemon or cucumber for a fresh, light taste. Just be careful with sugary drinks, which can spike your blood sugar and make it harder for your body to repair muscle overnight. The second tip is to avoid foods that are high in added sugar before bed. Foods like cookies, sweetened cereals, or even some flavored yogurts can raise your insulin levels. High insulin can interfere with your body's ability to rebuild muscle while you sleep. It can also make it harder to get restful sleep in the first place. Instead, choose natural whole foods with low added sugar. The foods we talked about, cottage cheese eggs, tuna yogurt, almond butter, golden milk, and tart cherry juice, are great examples. They give your body what it needs without the sugar crash. The third tip is to keep moving during the day. Gentle movement, like walking, light stretching, or even easy chair exercises, can help your body use the nutrients you eat more efficiently at night. Movement tells your body that your muscles are still important and still needed. This helps you hold on to more muscle as you age. I always recommend doing at least 30 minutes of light activity every day. It does not have to be all at once. You can break it into smaller pieces throughout the day, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It all adds up, and your muscles will thank you. Another important nutrition tip is to check your levels of vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients help your body absorb and use the protein you eat. Many seniors have low vitamin D, especially if they spend most of their time indoors. Ask your doctor to check your levels. If you need a boost, try spending a little time in the sun or taking a vitamin D supplement as recommended. For omega-3s, you can find them in foods like salmon, tuna, sardines, flax seeds, and walnuts. These healthy fats help lower inflammation and support the rebuilding of muscle tissue. They work hand in hand with the protein foods we talked about earlier. One of my patients, an 82-year-old man named Frank, shared with me that he started following these simple nutrition tips, just drinking enough water, avoiding sugar at night, moving more during the day, and adding a little more fish to his meals. He told me, "Dr. Johnson, I feel like I have more energy in the mornings, and I do not feel as stiff anymore." That is the power of small changes done consistently. Which of these small changes feels most practical for you? Share your plan in the comments. I read every single one, and your ideas might inspire someone else who is watching this video. These are not just nutrition tips. They are your steps to a stronger, more independent life. They are how you can prevent muscle loss after 60 and keep your body moving and healthy for years to come. Conclusion and action plan. We have covered a lot today, so let us take a moment to recap everything we have learned. First, we talked about why muscle loss after 60 happens. It is called sarcopenia, and it is a quiet process that can steal your strength if you are not careful. But you do not have to accept it as your new normal. Then we talked about how to rebuild muscle over 60 with real everyday foods and drinks that you can find at any grocery store. Cottage cheese, eggs, tuna in olive oil, Greek yogurt, almond butter, golden milk, and tart cherry juice. All of these are small but powerful ways to keep your muscles strong even while you sleep. We also shared some practical nutrition tips for seniors to prevent sarcopenia: staying hydrated, avoiding sugar at night, keeping your body moving during the day, and checking your levels of vitamin D and omega-3s. Most importantly, I want you to remember this: you are never too old to get stronger. Every bite you choose before bed is a choice to protect your future. Every small step adds up over time. Before you leave, tell me what is one food or drink from this video that you are going to try first tonight. Drop a comment below and let us support each other. Your voice matters, and your story can help someone else take that first step. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Lifewell Seniors. Your support helps us keep bringing these science-based health tips to more seniors who need them. Every comment and like helps this community grow stronger together. Thank you for spending this time with me. I am Dr. William Johnson, and I believe in you. You're not too old to rebuild muscle. You're not too old to feel stronger and more alive. Let us take it one night at a time together. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, stay strong, and remember you are worth every effort. See you soon, my friends. Bye.